welcome back to my channel. Yeah, shout out to all my college students. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Are y'all feeling good? We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get that degree, that certificate, whatever we doing. Really quick, y'all see this head? It's from my last video. If y'all haven't checked out my last video, go do that. Anyways, let's get right into it. We're gonna start off talking about what supplies you may need. I would say you would definitely need a laptop or iPad. Depending on your preference, you can get a laptop. I have both. I don't even know what kind this is. I have an HP laptop. I don't even know what type that one is. Preferably, you should either have both or a laptop, because I know some assignments, they require you to be on a desktop, such as like a laptop. I know like I can't do some of my assignments on my iPad because I need to use my laptop. Keep that in mind, you know, if you're starting school or in school. But you can always go to the library really quick, so you won't have to, like, you know, invest in buying a whole nother device if you don't want to spend that money, you know. Also, you don't really need to get a MacBook. It's something that you're able to access your assignments online. Utilize them discounts, and I'm gonna probably give y'all a little plethora of a list of places that do discounts. And the next thing I will say, this is like optional when you're writing up papers and stuff, a keyboard for your iPad. I mean, a keyboard already comes with a laptop, so I'm not talking about that. The next thing would be loose leaf paper. That's kind of like a no-brainer. You need paper to write with, to take notes in class. I'm kind of old school. I like writing my notes down. It's just, you know, something that I could just pull out and look at. Get some folders. I'ma just be honest. I don't really carry a lot of stuff to school because I have my paper, I have my folders, my pens, pencils, and whatever I need. So that's really like it. For starters, I'm a full-time student, but I go to school only twice a week. So I don't feel like I need to carry so much stuff. So if you do decide to get you some notebooks, I would definitely recommend getting mini size notebooks just to take the weight off. But I would recommend like only having like one or two. I would definitely recommend having a planner. There's a lot of apps you can download that has planners on it. I have a physical planner that I write down stuff, plan things out. Next thing, obviously, pens, pencil. I use the regular schmegular big pencil pens, the black ones, the red ones, blue ones. A little tip that I've learned, that if you write in blue ink, you are more likely to remember what you wrote down. So I also use the little fine line paper mate markers, just something to make my notes cute. I would also recommend having some refills for your mechanical pencils. If you run out, you won't have to recycle from another pencil. I will say I don't use pencils as much because I only really use pencils when I had math classes, and I don't take math anymore. Another thing I will say, whiteout. I tend to think faster than what I write, so it's like by the time I'm writing something down, I'm already thinking about something else. So because I'm thinking about that thing, then I'm writing what I'm thinking about instead of writing what I was last on, if that makes sense. Another thing I will say, a stapler. This is like something you really don't have to get if you don't want to, but I do believe that having a stapler is like better for organizations, and it's just good to have, you know. A calculator. A lot of people think you have to get that expensive $150 one. You know the one I'm talking about, the one that's like a TI Texas Instrument, the Texas Instrument one. Yeah, you don't really have to get that one. I mean, you may use it if you're in the going into the medical field or healthcare and stuff like that. You'll probably just need like a basic calculator, but it's good to have though. That's good to have. Highlighter. You can use it to highlight keywords and vocabulary in the textbooks for your notes, certain words that you have to remember. Now, this one, I always put emphasis on this one because I just feel like these are like underrated, barely heard of. Like, I'm gonna just put you on real quick. Sticky notes are good to have, but have y'all ever heard of transparent sticky notes? Transparent, so you can put this on like a textbook page, and I don't know, like, I just feel like these are so cool, and they come in different colors. Like, come on, be real. This is also really good for anatomy class. So say you need to have something for your notes where you like doing a diagram of musculoskeletal system. All you have to do is just take one of these off, put it on there just like so, like that. Write what you're gonna write on there, and then boom. I would also recommend having a durable backpack, one that kind of really supports your back. I know my freshman and sophomore year, my classes were spread apart, so I was walking 10-15 minutes to get the class. LL Bean, I think those are really good. Columbia, JanSport has a few good ones. North Face. Just get a good backpack because you don't want to be 18, 19, having back issues already. You haven't even gotten into your job yet. Another one is to have a little hard drive thingy. Is that what it's called? So you can save like your files to like clear up space, because we already pay so much for these devices for them to run out of storage. I know for Apple, they make you pay for extra iCloud storage, and it's like, who finna do that? So definitely have a hard drive to help you save all your stuff so you can just go back and like pull up a file. Another thing to have, it's good to have, even though I don't use it, I do recommend having like a thick binder, just in case you are one of those people that like to use notebooks, lots of paper and stuff like that. Moving on to apps, I will say the only apps that I use are Microsoft 365, write papers and stuff. You also will need apps for turning in your assignments. Moving on to advice, wait until your professor tells you that you need the textbook. Textbooks be expensive, even the used ones. Getting cool with your professors, because you never know like when life will happen and they'll really end up, you know, coming through for you. Also, you know, letters of recommendation. So for example, if you're trying to get an internship or, you know, a job, being cool with your professors can really help with that. I mean this in the sense of participating in class. Like, even if you only speak up once, get it to the point where your professor knows you by name, because some professors have like 200 students in a whole auditorium and they're not gonna know I'm not gonna know 200 people's names. Make sure you participate in class as much as you can, especially if you're interested in something. I used to be so afraid to speak up in class, to the point where I was just like, my heart would be pounding. I've learned that the most your professor's gonna say, no. So like, you trying to learn just like everybody else, and other people are not gonna care what what you said or if it's wrong or not. Like, unless you're like taking like a debate class or something, then they might slaughter you. Make sure you get your work done. This semester for me, very much, it's just assignment after assignment after assignment after assignment after assignment after assignment after assignment. It's like I turn in an assignment and I'm getting about 6 more. What I like to do is I like to dedicate a day out or half a day to get like at least 75% of my assignments done. I feel like that takes the weight off of me, because I do work as well. So now we're moving on to what's in my college bag. First thing is my iPad. I don't have my laptop right now because it's on the charger, but this is mainly what I take. I only take my laptop maybe like every time I have an exam, but I do have like I said, I have an HP laptop. This is what my backpack looks like. It's one of those like nurse type backpacks. I have a Lego pencil pouch. I thought this was so cute. All my stuff in here has my stuff is falling out. I got my folder. It still has the little sticker on it. Here is my little itty bitty planner. It's sleek and cute. Green is my favorite color. This is my keyboard. This is for the girlies, the guys too, if you want to have you a little travel science care package. I always carry one of these because you never know what can happen at school. That time of the month can happen. That is all, y'all. Thank you for tuning in today's video. I will see y'all next time.